Hey guys, welcome back. This is not the best angle, but it's the best that I could do with what I had. So yeah, this is what we're working with. Ignore the breakouts and the lack of makeup and everything else. But anyways, as you can tell by the title, today I decided I would film a Q&A. I asked on my Instagram like a week ago, maybe more, like for you guys to ask me questions and I would obviously answer them. So that's what I am doing right now. Let me see if I can make this angle better. Honestly, I don't know if this is better at all, but I tried. So yeah. But yeah, I'm just gonna answer some questions. There's not very many. I just thought I'd answer like the most interesting ones or the ones that got asked like twice. I don't think anything got asked more than twice, but yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. The first question, this one I actually really wanted to answer because I got pregnant on an IUD, so it's like, I don't know, an interesting story, but it's how did I find out that I was pregnant. And so basically since I got my IUD, I always got my period on the 3rd, and I missed it in March. But I thought that was like whatever, like maybe it was just a fluke, like I wasn't super worried about it. But then April came around and I missed it again, and I was like, something's probably wrong. Like I didn't think I was pregnant, so I went to the doctor and made an appointment. I took like a test first, then I went to the doctor, made an appointment, and then I went, like I was like, this appointment is so far away, so I went to like this pregnancy center and they gave me like a little dollar store test again, and that was positive. But anyways, I went back to the doctor and they ended up giving me an ultrasound to make sure there was no like cysts or tumors, and sure enough, there was baby. And so yeah, that's how I found out that I was like officially pregnant. That's like when I realized that I actually was, because like the other tests that I had like taken, I wasn't super like convinced that I was pregnant. Like I really didn't believe it. So when I saw the ultrasound, then that's when it like really hit me, and I was like, I am pregnant, like for realsies. But yeah, that's pretty much how I found out. Like if you mean like the test, I just took a test in my boyfriend's bathroom. It might have been my I think it was my boyfriend's bathroom. I really don't remember. I took so many tests because I just was waiting for one of them to be negative. Like none of the tests really convinced me that I was actually pregnant. Like I'm pretty sure I took some at my house, I took some at his house, I probably took some at my friend's house, like because I just was waiting for there to be a negative, and there never was. Anyways, yeah, the next question is what were her almost names. And it's actually kind of funny because my boyfriend and I had we had a pretty easy time like agreeing on this name, but I liked another name more. So the other name that we had both agreed on was Avery, so it was either gonna be Ava or Avery. And then a name that I really liked that he wasn't a super big fan of was like Paisley. And I also really liked the name Rhea. Those two did not. He didn't hate Rhea, but Paisley, he was like, nah, I'm not here for that. And then we both just were like, we like Ava. I don't really like nicknames. It's kind of like, I don't like when people call me Abby. My name's Abigail. Like, I don't really like nicknames. So it's kind of, I liked Ava because it's kind of hard to give Ava a nickname. Like, her name is so short that it's just like, her name's Ava, you know what I mean? But yeah. And then for Rose, I wanted it to be my middle name. Like I wanted her middle name to be my middle name, but he really was like going for Rose, and I mean I thought it sounded cute. For a second I was like trying to convince him to like let her name be Ava Rose, like was as her first name, and just hyphenate it and then have her middle name be my middle name. But we both ended up just not really liking that much. Like I just wanted her to have like one middle name, one first name, one last name, and call it good. So yeah, basically her almost names were Ava Rose, Avery, and then I really liked Paisley and Rhea, but those weren't really like her almost names. Oh, what's my due date was another question that actually got asked, I think like 2 or 3, maybe that one I think got asked more than twice, but my due date is January 23rd. They think she'll come early. I don't really know. I don't really care. I just want her to be healthy. So I definitely would like her to come around January 23rd though. Like, I'm super nervous to go overdue because I've heard of babies like passing away from being in the womb too long, but my doctor said that they're not gonna let me go over 40 weeks and 2 days, so I don't have to worry about that. So by January 25th, I will be like, she'll either be here or I'll be like induced. So yeah. Are you planning on breastfeeding? That was one that I got asked, and yeah, I am. I have like nothing against formula. I just honestly don't really want to pay for it. And I've just like would like to try to breastfeed. I've heard like a lot of good things. Everyone in my family breastfed. Like I said, I've done research. I've heard that it's really good for the baby. I'm like, formula is fine for the baby too. Like, it gives them, it's literally formulated to be good for them. So I'm not like, if I couldn't breastfeed, I'm not like, oh my god, I have to formula feed. Or like, if you formula feed, I'm not coming at you. But yeah, I'm planning on breastfeeding just because 1, it's cheaper, and 2, I just really would like to give it a shot and try, and hopefully it will work. If not, then I guess we'll be switching to formula. This is another question. I think this got asked because like COVID is so different, like makes everything so different, but they asked like who is going to be in the delivery room with me, and ideally it would be my mom and my boyfriend, but they're only letting one person in there, so that's gonna be my boyfriend because it's his first child. You know, he's super involved. He wants to be there. Like, he wants to like cut a cord and like just be a part of everything, which who am I to tell him that he's not allowed to, if that's something he really wants to do. And he's really wanted to be like a part of the ultrasounds and the doctor's appointments, and they haven't let him. So I'm just, you know, he's gonna be in the delivery room with me, and I'll probably just FaceTime my mom like through it so I can like hear her voice and stuff. Because obviously she has given birth multiple times before. She kind of knows what she's doing and what she's talking about. And so I want to definitely FaceTime her, but maybe by January they will allow 2 people. They probably won't, but if they do, it will be her and him. And even if they allowed more, that's all I want in there is her, my mom, and my boyfriend. So, but yeah, as of today, it's just going to be Adrian and I, and like the doctors and nurses and stuff. So yeah. Oh, how long have we been together? This I thought was weird because most people on my Instagram are like people that know me, but I guess they were curious. Adrian and I have been, we just hit officially 18 months, like on December 16th. But like technically it'll be 2 years, like around the time that she's born, since we met. And ever since we met, we've like been talking and like hanging out and stuff like that. So technically 2 years, officially 1.5 years-ish, around that time. And yeah. This one I thought was funny too, but it's one person asked if I wanted more kids. And like, yeah, but I thought it was funny because I haven't even had this one yet, so that could all change once I have her. But like, ideally we want between like 4 and 6. I want 6 because, you know, I just like that number. I would like to have 4 boys and 2 girls. I know I can't pick, but if I could, that's what I would pick. He doesn't really care. He's always wanted a big family. However, after this pregnancy, I'm leaning more towards like birthing 2 and adopting 2, because originally I wanted to always adopt 2 kids, like a sibling pair. However, I don't know if I'm gonna want to like go through pregnancy and delivery of more babies, but we'll see. This has just been like a really tough pregnancy on my body, and I can attribute some of that to the IUD and like all the stress I've been under, like COVID and everything. So maybe after my next baby, if I choose to have a next baby, if I'm, you know, blessed with another baby, my mind will change, but don't know, if I have 2 difficult pregnancies, that might be it for us. And then, oh, this one I actually really liked. It's not really about being a mom, but it's just a couple people asked what my dream job was. And honestly, I don't know. I would love to be a doctor, like an OB. I've thought that would be such a cool job for so long. But you have to pass calculus to be able to become any type of doctor, like to get into med school. You have to pass calculus, and I struggled through pre-calc, so I don't know if that's the route I'm gonna go. The other job I've always thought would be super fun is to be a like kindergarten or like first grade teacher. Like I said, I've always thought that'd be such a cool job, like to work with little kids. So yeah, one of those 2 I would love to do. But we'll just see. I might settle for being a nurse if I can't become a doctor, but I still would like to be like a labor and delivery nurse. Just like work with moms and babies, and like I just think that'd be so fun. So yeah, those are all of the questions that weren't like lame, that I thought would be like actually interesting to answer. Hopefully this video wasn't too long. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully this video wasn't too long. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My other social medias are in the description. So yeah, just give me a follow if you want. And I'll see you guys sometime soon. Bye.